The Voices of Ages Choir brought together elders and music and children in a most magical way. It was innovative, it was exciting, it was hard work. But in the end, everybody that sat in that room and heard that music was moved, and their lives were changed by it.
The choir means that I am still capable of doing something great, no matter that I'm in a wheelchair or in a nursing home.
Ever since I was like a little girl, I like to sing, so that's why I enjoy being in choir, because I like to sing.
It's so worthwhile. It's an achievement. You feel as though you're achieving something, not being just just standing there by the wayside.
The Intergenerational Choir is a collaboration between NewCourtland and Settlement Music School. And when we first started talking about it, we realized the classes would take place at Settlement Music School because the school itself is a microcosm of the community at large. On any given day, you'll see people of every age coming here to take lessons or classes. And so that was a very attractive part of the process for the people in the long-term care residences.
NewCourtland's goal is to create environments within which the residents are not only well taken care of from a physical perspective, but where their minds are always active and where we touch their spirits. Because when you combine all of those three things, then you really have a quality of life.
What it was going to require from us was a 32-week commitment where we would have our residents from 3 different facilities leave their facilities and go into Settlement Music School and become students again.
I'm responsible for making sure that all the operational details are taken care of. I make sure the residents get to the program. They've been going to Settlement Music School for their classes once a week. I make sure the transportation is there. I make sure the residents are ready and dressed, and if they have doctor's appointments or they may be on dialysis or have other problems, I make sure that we coordinate their schedules so that we can get them to practice.
I do sensitivity training, preparing the children for working with the elderly. And I put the children through some different experiential learning projects, like having them look through saran wrap to see what the world looks like through 89-year-old eyes, and cotton in their ears so they can experience what it's like not to be able to hear quite as well. And the children really respond to that, and I think they have fun with it too.
The world at large has a pretty dim view of nursing home care. People don't look forward to that ever being a part of their lives. And one of the reasons is quite realistic, and that is that you give up, you think, your independence, and you give up your lives and you go live in a building full of strangers. Our goal is to let the world know that it is possible, by our own demonstration, for people to come and live in a nursing home and have a good and rich and fulfilling life.
Singing means a lot to me. It's very fulfilling. No matter what mood I'm in, I can find the music to match that mood or to bring me out of a sad mood. I can get my hymnal or get one of my other books and just sing by myself and just fulfill what it is that I need at that moment. I love to sing.
A friend of mine has asked me to join the choir because they needed more baritones. So I figured since I was a baritone, I would join the choir. And ever since I joined the choir, I like it. It's okay.
I'll be 92 in April, and I don't sing well, but I talk a lot. It's helpful because I get out and I get among people, and I like that. So that has helped. It hasn't made my voice any better, but I enjoy it anyway.
It's a joy being on the choir. It's a joy to sing with the choir. And I'm looking forward to continue to do that. And if I can bring joy to someone else that's out there listening, I hope that someone like Kevin or someone else out there can get some inspiration out of what I'm saying and realize that life is what you make of it. And we have to continue on and to realize that all is not lost. And I feel as though I can be of maybe some inspiration to someone that's in a lot worse shape than I am.
When at church we sing with older people and I enjoy it, and I think it's just going to be, as I go to church, it's going to be just almost like the same thing.
Music is like my chance to like get a whole lot of my energy out, so I'm not screaming and running around and like my kitten at home. I can let out my voice, and it's something that I like to do, so it's fun for me.
He sings in the shower, he sings in the car, he sings when he wakes up in the morning. So getting to see him put that music to use instead of just letting me hear it, it's been very exciting.
They like music because they can like feel like they are part of something. Like it's like some older people, they just feel like they're lonely. They don't have nothing to do because they're old, but they do.
For the past 10 weeks, these two classes of people have been meeting at separate times at the Settlement Music School. And this is the first opportunity that they've had to hear each other before they start meeting at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for the next 15 weeks and become the Voices of the Ages Choir. Welcome to the 5 o'clock class.
Please help me welcome Settlement Music School's NewCourtland Choir. Settlement Music School's Children's Choir.
Today was the point at which they got to meet each other, learn a little bit about each other, and start the next venture, which is going to be them singing together. But it's really about getting folks out of the nursing home into the community and enriching the lives of the seniors and letting the community know that just because an institution's walls are there doesn't mean that they don't have doors that open.
I didn't know what population it's gonna be, so I could start selecting the music just after I saw them, and I've heard what they've done and I've heard their voices, and I realized that I have to work on something that's supposed to be familiar to them, that will recall some memories from many years ago. So that's why I went to the spirituals, and this is what I started from. And this is what they do mostly, and now I took a couple of pieces from the musicals that they know also, that they've heard. Now we work on them, something like It Don't Mean a Thing from the Swing, or I Got Rhythm, I Got Music, and this is something that's very fun for them, and they love working on that.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah.
Yeah, Jua, wah, 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 wah.
I still say there's too many doo-wop.
That's right, that's right. I got my man and something. That's not a spiritual, is it?
Oh, come on, man.
And just once again, please back.
Very soon we are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we're going to see the King.
It makes them feel like they're the same probably age as us, make them feel younger than what they are.
And then I enjoyed the audience and I watched them, and I think I saw delight in their eyes that the elderly people would be able to do such a thing.
Life force you see for these people in performing, that music is so much a part of them.
You made us feel proud to see you sing, and all of you have beautiful voices.
Well, I think they sound really good.
I feel that I'm putting some of myself into them because they're listening to what I'm doing and listening to others. And we have a good rapport with the kids.
They still got it.
As I sat in the audience and I watched the concert come to a close, and I watched the reaction of those kids and those elder citizens and that audience, I knew that this was not the end of anything, but really the beginning. And I knew that whatever else we did, that we were going to keep music and kids in the lives of the people in our nursing homes for as long as I was involved. That it was not only important to the participants and to the audience, but to the staff. The staff came alive. And so we will always have choirs of one kind or another. We will always encourage them. We will always provide music. And right now even we have a choir that's been started by the staff in one of our facilities because they understand how music makes a community.
Do-wah, 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 do-wah.